Hey, I'm divorce and family law attorney Kyle Scoresby, and this video is going to be about where do I start when I need a divorce. You know, a lot of people when they realize that their marriage is going south, they just don't even know where to begin. And so we wanted to just address that very briefly. So on my website, in my other articles that I've written, you'll find one called the 7 Deadly Sins of Divorce. The first thing I like to tell people is, well, have you tried to reconcile? So that's the first thing, is you should address, can this marriage be saved through marriage counseling or otherwise? Only when you come to the conclusion that it can't be saved, then let's talk about what happens in the actual divorce process. One thing you can do before you begin the case is to just get your ducks in a row, do some investigation. We're going to need to know what assets you have. So if you have an opportunity while you're still together to gather some information, documents showing what incomes you have, what assets you have, accounts, brokerage accounts, all that sort of thing, pull that together first. And then when you're ready to go, give us a call. So the one step that's really important is to hire a lawyer. You're really compromising yourself if you don't hire a good attorney at the beginning of your case. Once you get an attorney on board, I'm going to outline just the major steps in resolving an Arizona divorce case. Number one is getting the divorce case filed with the court. There's some simple documents that have to be prepared and filed with the court to get the case started. Step number two is gathering the information. So you may have done already part of that, and that always helps us and saves you money if you have gathered some information about your incomes and your assets. So there's this investigation period we call it the discovery process, where we're gathering up all the information about your incomes, your assets, you know, what arrangements might be in the best interest of the children, and so on. Once that information is gathered, the next best thing to do is to try to settle the case. A lot of times that's through the mediation process. Sometimes it's just by informal negotiations or sending a settlement offer letter to the opposing party. But you always want to try to settle the case before you just go to court. Now, as a last resort, when cases don't settle, you get a trial date set with the judge, and any issues that you haven't agreed upon, you'll take the evidence to the judge, present that evidence in the courtroom, and then the judge will make a ruling. If you have a family law case and you need to speak with someone, give our office a call and set a time to meet with me.